You're not sending me. Wow, I'm so bad at impressions. Okay. You're not. Wow, that is the worst voice. Okay. You're not sending me to the cooler. You get the ice. I'll get the ice, man.
That's me. He doesn't say that. Batman says that.
Oh yeah. This is a bad website.
Wow.
What Wow. How do you do impressions? What killed the Wow. What killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age?
What killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age!
Oh my god. Yeah, that's spot on. That's like exactly.
Yeah, I guess you gotta
Kill the heroes!
You're not sending me to the cooler! Okay, I guess I got
sending
it.
me to the cooler.
Yeah. I guess we can do that one first. Let's do
Batman and Robin.
Yeah.
All right, get ready. Fucking grab your war paint, Colonel, because you're coming. I'm taking you down.
Oh no. Well, we'll see. But yeah.
Straight to Arkham Asylum.
I'll do the intro here.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to this very special episode of the COLONELBAT podcast, where we're talking Batman and Robin. And Florian, you promised to do an Arnold Schwarzenegger impression. So
Wow,
let's hear
right
it.
off the bat. Okay, wow.
Yeah.
Might as well get it over with.
What killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age?
That's
Pretty
Yoda.
good.
In this world, there is only one absolute. Everything freezes. Great, now I'm hearing the Yoda too. Cool.
Yeah.
The Iceman cometh. Yeah, he's even said it like Yoda there. Wow. Freeze well.
Honestly, Florian, it is a big improvement over what you were just doing about 2 minutes ago. So, bravo.
Yeah, I guess the trick was to be louder.
Mm-hmm.
You got to be loud with it, yeah. But
Yep.
I also have written here, Erich, you promised to do a Poison Ivy one if Florian did that.
Whoa.
So
Let's see here. What did she say?
I don't know actually.
So many people to kill, so little time.
Yeah, that's it.
Wow.
What a
Why-
fantastic character.
Why you gotta kill all these people, Poison Ivy? Damn.
Well, here's the thing. I think she is the one performance in the movie that does work. She's so over the top, and I think for the most part she pulls off what she needs to. So
That's
yeah,
I
Poison
do
Ivy
agree.
is good.
I think Arnold is just as over the top, but he doesn't work, which is kind of it's a fun contrast in the scenes that one of them is like they're at the same level, but one of them just sucks really bad the whole time.
Yeah, I mean, Arnold's problem is that he's got 90% of his lines are puns, and
Yeah.
all he can really do is scream them.
Yeah.
And like that is somewhat funny, but
Is he
like
even screaming that much in this? It doesn't seem like he's screaming that much.
I don't know, when he's just like kill the heroes.
Yeah.
Like
They told him to do the
guess so.
get to the chopper voice like the whole time forever. So
yeah.
Wow.
Come on, do it. Do it. Kill me.
yeah. I did actually I have fed the script into a robot, and it told me how many ice puns were in here. Apparently Mr. Freeze, he has 84 lines of dialogue, and out of those 27
Now, is that counting
have puns.
Is that counting just lines by Mr. Freeze, or is it every pun within the script? Because, like, will the robot count anything that's
I mean, I
just
can't.
ice?
I don't know if it's reliable, but I did tell it just Mr. Freeze, and it told me like it went over all the lines
Okay.
that have Mr. Freeze or Freeze as the header. So you know,
Okay.
yeah. So
That's
hopefully
probably
it's
pretty
right.
safe then.
I can't believe that you outsourced this vital task to the robot. You didn't even find like a person who counted these puns. Wow.
No, I don't think anyone's counted them before, but I was not gonna sit there and do that myself. So,
Wow.
yeah.
I worked so hard on my impression, you didn't even count the puns.
Yeah. Well, it was like 5 a.m. when I finished watching this, honestly. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was watching it around the same time. So
It's a good movie right before bed.
this is, I think, the 4th time I've watched this in the past couple of years.
Jeez.
I've given it 1 star on Letterboxd definitely 4 times now. Or I'm sorry, half star on Letterboxd. And
Wait,
every
why'd you
time
give
I
it
go
so
back
many-
in,
Why'd you review it so much if you've seen it so
well,
rarely?
you see, I've watched it with a friend. I've watched it with like a film group. I watched it for this show, and I feel like I watched it at one other point, maybe when I was watching all the Batman movies or something. But like, I keep coming
You've
back to this, and I
already-
keep thinking
You've
maybe
already
this time.
watched all of them once, damn.
Yeah. I keep coming back to it, and I keep thinking at some point this is going to click for me, and I'm really going to enjoy it. But for the most part, I'm just bored watching this movie. Like, for all the bug nuts, insane shit that's happening, and as over the top and wacky as it is never compelling in a specific way. And I kind of feel like Batman Forever is kind of compelling in the way this movie should be, and it's just not.
Yeah, I mean, Forever is obviously like just a way better movie, and we'll get to
Which
that
one's
eventually.
Forever?
That's the with the Riddler and stuff.
Ah, the Riddler.
The Riddler
Yeah.
and Two-Face.
No, it's the Riddler and Penguin is in Batman Forever, and it's very
I can't
serious.
imagine a
so-
movie with the Riddler being more interesting than this.
Yeah. Wait, Florian, where would you put this one relative to the other ones? Is this the best one that we've done so far? Or...
No, but like the Riddler is always so boring.
No. Oh, yeah, you just hate the Batman. Okay, so.
The Batman,
Cur-
no, the Riddler. Oh right,
Yeah, but
the Riddler, I get
Riddler's
it.
in that one.
I mean,
Colonel, I find it.
that was an okay Riddler. I think. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe that.
I find it very funny that you rated this movie the same as you rate Batman Begins, because the only reason Batman Begins exists is because of this movie. Like, this movie was so universally panned and so bad that it basically killed the Batman franchise dead for, what, 7 or 8 years?
Like, yeah, about
When
that,
did this
you
movie
know.
come out?
I mean, it's
Yeah, there was supposed to be a sequel, and then there wasn't. Shocking.
Yeah, and
which
that
is-
sequel,
I
it
wouldn't
sounds
mind
good.
seeing the sequel to this.
Batman
What would-
Triumphant?
Yeah. It was gonna have Scarecrow.
Yeah, how could
Yeah, I was
they?
gonna have Scarecrow. They were
Yeah.
gonna bring back Jack Nicholson for one scene while Batman is hallucinating under
gonna-
Joker toxin.
And they're gonna Arkham Knight it. It would be so sick. And they didn't.
Yeah, I guess that is kind of a shame.
Yeah. But
Damn, we could have. Like, where would they go after this? This movie was already so crazy. How could there be a sequel?
Well, they were gonna go a bit more realistic, or not realistic, but like a bit more like grounded with it than this, right? They weren't gonna stay here as the basis. Was fucking Scarecrow gonna have a crazy helicopter thing that he was like flying around in or something?
Well,
Like,
I don't know. I know he was
like
gonna
you
be
can't
Nicolas Cage.
keep doing this. You can't keep doing this. I know it was gonna be Cage, and
Yeah.
he would have rocked in that role, but
Mhm.
yeah, I can't see Schumacher doing that in this particular mode. If you're definitely in the more moodier stuff from Batman Forever, that could work for sure. But they really just went like, let's make it so that everything is a toy. Let's make it so that there's like a million things going on at all times. The character drama is worthless and terrible. Like,
What?
yeah, are you kidding me? So much of this movie is just Robin saying, "You're just jealous that Poison Ivy wanted to kiss me and didn't want to kiss you because he's under pheromone."
Well, that's not the drama. That's
Brainwashing.
Just him being brainwashed. Yeah.
Before that fact, he's like, "There should be a Robin signal." We're like, "You don't care about me."
Yeah. I mean, that's
so stupid.
that is his whole motivation, you know. He's just so upset because Batman keeps not trusting him because he keeps doing things like getting himself turned into ice
He
at the
does
start of the
boneheaded
movie. Like,
things.
yeah.
That was so stupid. I can't believe that Batman is upset that Robin did that when Batman was just in space and he was gonna be frozen and Robin saved him. And wow, you get one of those, and Robin can't get turned into ice in a perfectly safe place where you can turn him back. Okay, cool.
Yeah, but he made it so Mr. Freeze got away, okay? He, like, completely distracted the whole mission, so...
Mr. Freeze would have gotten away if Batman had died in space.
Well, yeah, but he's good, though, what he does.
Yeah, I'm on the side of Batman being insane in that scene.
I thought I was gonna have to fight Colonel on this fucking episode.
Oh my God.
Because he thinks the movie's all right, and I actually have to fight you as well because you think anything about this movie is sane or any character has a point of view that makes any kind of sense.
Well, it's Batman who's insane for acting this way. Like he just took the craziest risk ever, and Robin saved him, and now Robin is supposed to play it slow because of that. It's insane.
That's the role. When you're in the Robin role, you are second fiddle. Like, yeah. Robin has to stay in his lane, honestly.
Wow, this is more insanity. Cool.
Yeah, I mean, I've never seen. Usually, there's like Robin is like 8 or 12 or something. So like, there's not really. He doesn't like insist that he is an equal or as good kind of thing. So this is sort of almost a weird conflict for them to have.
Mm-hmm. Like, yeah. I mean, and when it's Jason Todd, he's a little bit more aggressive and a bit more like pushing back at Batman, is my understanding, or maybe that's the retcon version of what their relationship is more like. But Dick Grayson is never like this, right?
Yeah, and I mean,
wow, he acted like the wrong Robin. Wow, what a faux pas.
Yeah, he's got the like mostly red suit too, which is weird, I guess. I mean, that's sort of like they're just doing whatever suit they want to design for this. That's probably just a coincidence that it even looks more like Jason's, but you know.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
cool,
you never know,
though.
I guess. It might have been really smart. I didn't like the red suit, but okay.
I
had the toy from this movie, the Red Wing, I think is what it's called, the motorcycle he's got.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I had the toy.
Did it have a special feature?
You had this toy? That's crazy.
Well, a special feature is that I think they were like the kickstands or whatever would like come out on the sides of the motorcycle, and I think it would be like he could trip people with them, but I really don't know what the feature of that was.
Oh, well, that's something. Yeah, I don't know.
Tripping people, how impressive.
Yeah, as in this, he doesn't really do anything with the bike except get it shut off, and then he yells, and it's a really funny shot when he yells. So.
There's so many shots of this that are just so hilarious, and yeah, I mean, I can't take anything about this movie seriously, even from a bad movie. Like, even from I'm watching a bad movie, this is funny. It doesn't last long. My enjoyment of this only goes for a minute at a time, and then there's so much time where it's just like, oh, this is just bad. So you are genuinely entertained watching this, Colonel.
I am entertained. I'm not going to say it's a good movie, because of course it's not. It's just not. I mean, I think
you put
it's
it on par with
extremely...
Batman Begins, so you are saying it's a good movie.
Well, no, I can say a movie is more entertaining and rated higher. Okay, but it's
no, that means it's better.
Okay, well maybe, but like on an objective like filmmaking level and like a script writing level, it is worse. But I just like this more because it's just more fun, and I there's something endearing about like every single character sucks and is completely out of character. They're missing everything that's like interesting about them, everything that's cool about Batman as like a guy that makes you want to like read about him or watch him or whatever. Like none of that is here at all. He's just like a hard ass, annoying prick to Robin the whole time, and that's it. And he's got his stupid credit card, and it's all just horrible. But I love the fact that they did that. I like that they did this movie that it's almost like Man of Steel in a way, where it's got like none of the redeeming qualities of these characters exist at all. You know?
Yeah. What was your rating of Man of Steel again?
Like, Man of Steel looks good.
Oh,
wow. Looks good,
Man of Steel looks way worse than this, okay? This movie's got the color, it's got the cool ass giant city, it's got the sets.
This is This is my issue. You can say this movie has color, but the colors are constantly clashing with one another, and it looks like somebody threw up on the screen. Like,
That's great.
It looks like just a bunch of shit on screen.
Mr. Freeze looks so bad. He is so bright, and like the ice is so bright all the time. It's really clashing. It's true.
I like that when they have the lair like toward the end and stuff with Poison Ivy and Mr. Freeze, and they're like in it together, and he's just got his like ice spot where he's put up fucking giant icicles and like fog machines all over. And all the blue lights. It's fantastic. I love that. It's just like, they've got their colors and they're gonna stick to it, and they're gonna bring them with them when they like move places and stuff. That's great.
Wow. I guess. Well, I mean, Mr. Freeze obviously has to bring the ice.
Yeah, he's got to bring the ice because he dies if he's not in the ice. Which, I mean, that is like a comic thing, but that's also the point of the suit. There is a point where they shoot heat at him at the end, and he's in the suit, and he gets beaten by it, which I don't really understand, but you know.
Well, I don't know. I guess it makes sense. If there's just enough heat, it'll work.
Yeah, it like goes through his window or something, I guess. I don't know. I like just
red light.
The look of Nora in the tube and stuff. She looks great. Like, you know, it's like just having her suspended in the tube the same way as like the show and stuff that they're basing this on.
Wait,
that's
who?
Cool.
What?
Like Nora, like a Mr. Freeze's wife in the big tube.
Oh, right. Yeah, I guess
Nora Freeze.
she looks
All the bubbles.
alright.
Yeah.
I swear to you, Colonel, there are 3 separate occasions when somebody is shoved into a vat within this movie. It happens to Mr. Freeze when he gets like dunked into the ice chemicals or whatever. Yeah. It happens to Poison Ivy when like she gets tossed into all the chemicals and stuff. And then it happens to Robin when he's like pushed into like it's like insane watching this happen again and again and again. And I swear it also happens in Batman Forever. I guess that's Joker in the first one, but it happens to somebody in that one.
There's boiling acid at one point in Forever
thrown into
but no one goes into it. They avoid the boiling acid. So and there's a guy who goes, "Oh, it's boiling acid," you know. That's right at the start. It's my favorite scene.
Yeah, that's good. I like.
Are they watching court? They're watching like court footage of Harvey Dent or something.
Oh, they do have.
Throws acid in his face.
They have that as well, but it's at the start of it. He like Two-Face, like he uses a big helicopter to pick up a bank vault or something, and he has a guy trapped in it, and he puts all the acid in there, or something like that. So, which they don't go into if that guy's like related to, like if that's like a thematic punishment for that guy like being involved in it or something. They don't. He just does that because he likes the acid. But
see, like for me, that movie at least has some of the vestige of like the same vague idea of Burton's world. It's definitely not Burton's world, but they're at least kind of like within that mold. But just fucking God. The beginning of this movie starts, and they're in that museum or whatever, and everybody starts like ice skating around.
Yeah.
And it looks like that's a
half an hour in at least, but okay.
So, Florian, I don't know whether in Austria they have these, but in America they have these like these ice shows, which is like whatever popular show or movie. They'll take over a hockey arena, and it'll just be the characters. So ice skaters dressed up as the characters from the movie, just skating around and acting things out. You've never heard of this
happening here?
Okay.
No.
Purple, do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I mean that's a joke in like The Simpsons and everything, is they do Itchy and Scratchy on ice or whatever all the time. So
right. So this movie opens exactly like that. It's as if we're watching the filmed version of one of those ice things. As all the characters are skating around, Batman and Robin like click their heels and they suddenly have ice skates. And they're skating around, and the goons all have hockey sticks because, of course, it's ice related. It's Mr. Freeze. I can kind of buy that on we're already going right for the crazy like Batman 66, Adam West, Like we're already starting there, but then it just looks like shit. I just think it looks bad. No, it looks bad. Like they're just skating around, and like I can't tell what's what for the most part. Within the museum, like everything is lit so that there's tons of lights going everywhere all the time, and they're colored lights, and it's just like you're watching throw up on screen basically constantly. Any of these huge environments, and like Schumacher is like playing with these things like he must have a huge budget. He must just be like just tons of shit here. There's just too much going on, and it's nothing comes across. You like this though? You're like down for this?
Yeah, I think it all looks fantastic. Okay, it looks like a fucking like a level out of the Lego game, you know. And I mean clearly the Lego game took a lot of inspiration from this. And I think it's just like if they did a Batman movie that looked like this and it had the Gotham City of this with like the big statues and shit, I would love that. I would watch the hell out of that.
100 feet up and is being held by giant statues. Like I don't know how anyone gets there. I don't know how anything works. Like,
how does anyone get there?
It is fine. A literal, like, if you are not Batman, which I understand these movies are about Batman, but if you're not Batman, how do you get on top of a building that is 100 feet in the air held up by a statue?
You're being pedantic here, okay? Come on.
There's like real roads leading to them or something, right? I'm pretty sure. Most of the time,
it's in midair,
or it's like on the other side. You know, that's fine if the regular road's on the other side, or like there's a ladder or an elevator. You know, what if you go inside those statues' foot and it gives you an elevator and it takes you all the way up?
If there's an elevator in the foot, fine.
Yeah,
but, like for me, I would like to see that.
What if
at least
big
show somebody?
Well, we don't need to see it because Batman doesn't need it, though. What if the Zeppelins take them to and from, from like the animated series?
Like, this is a world in which the only means of egress are getting, like launching yourself out of a window. That's about the only way that Batman gets anywhere. Yeah. Is he comes in through a skylight or a window or something. He doesn't, like, I understand Batman doesn't use doors. I don't think he would. But, like, it's just so funny that most scenes he's just busting in through a skylight.
I don't know if we talked about it in the episode. In the Under the Red Hood movie, there is a scene where they go in through like a bathroom window, and you can see in the animation, like it shows you all the different walls, and there's just not a door to that room, and eventually they just bust through the wall. So
yeah, you
stuff
mentioned
like that. Okay, yeah. I think that's just how it is sometimes in a Batman world. You know, it's not. It doesn't indicate like a mistake, I don't think. I mean, except for when it absolutely does, you know. But like, it's a fun thing.
Like you and Erich, you both are pedantic like this. Why? Like you were like this with Batman Begins, and now Erich is like, oh no, how do people get into the buildings? Are you serious? Come on, man. Can we focus on the movie, maybe?
It's in the movie. I'm like telling you parts of the movie that
Can we focus on the story of the movie? Jeez.
Okay, the story is that Mr. Freeze wants to get diamonds because that's what powers his suit. What do you want me to talk about there, Florian?
Just make fun of it. Jesus, yeah, okay, nothing matters, I guess. Wow.
What about Mr.
I guess Star Wars is just about space wizards and no rules matter, you know? Great.
What about Mr. Freeze's pathos? What about when he cries for his wife because he thinks she's dead and the tear goes down and freezes and it turns into...
And then he's not.
He puffs away.
It turns into the snow.
It really bothers me that Alfred doesn't die in this fucking movie.
What?
Oh my god.
You don't spend an entire movie being like, Alfred is really fucking sick, and he looks really fucking old too. So he's gonna die, right? And then he doesn't die at the end. They just cure him.
Yeah.
Like they find a cure for McGregor syndrome.
They mentioned multiple times that he has this disease that Mr. Freeze has clearly worked for.
Guys, if I ever disappear completely and nobody ever hears from me, like in my you'll find in my not eulogy, what's the fucking thing that announces you're dead?
Obituary.
You'll find that I died of McGregor syndrome. And that's how you'll know that I'm in Italy somewhere, like enjoying a drink. And if you come find me in the cafe, I'll raise my glass and wink at you.
Yeah. But that's the wrong
Because
one.
McGregor
Okay.
syndrome is made up. It's not a real thing.
It sounds enough like Huntington's disease or whatever. Like, that's fine. Maybe that's someone
Wow.
they hate. Like, that's like Joel Schumacher's least favorite Warner Bros. Executive is David McGregor or something,
okay.
you know?
McGregor.
So he's
Okay.
a horrible disease, you know?
Epic. Yeah,
That's
he's
on the
really
level
him
of
with that one.
putting Ebert and Roper, or no, not Roper. Roper's the other one.
Ebert, Siskel
Whatever.
and Ebert, yeah. And,
Putting Siskel and Ebert in the Godzilla movie as the mayor or whatever.
yeah, that's a that's a movie that I think that's a movie that's worse than this. You know, there's a lot of bad movies that are way worse than this. Is all I'm saying.
I'm trying to think. I think that movie's better than this.
Absolutely not even a little bit. These characters all of these characters suck, like, pointedly, and they're all still more endearing. Okay.
This movie does not have Hank Azaria in it.
Yeah, that's like fine.
And it also doesn't have Renee. What's the French guy's name? What the fuck? He's the not transporter. The
I don't even know.
who's the pedophile guy? Fucking
What?
Luke
Oh my
Besson.
God, Jeffrey Epstein.
Trump? Did they put Trump in this? Did I miss it?
Leon the Professional.
I saw them. He's not a pedophile, okay? He's
Well,
a
you mean
good,
'cause
upstanding
He's
man.
totally a pedophile.
No,
You
he
mean 'cause
takes
of
her
the
in as a.
movie?
He's disturbed by the fact that she's being prostituted out or whatever at the start.
Are you saying he's a pedophile in real life or the
I'm
characters?
saying Luke Besson definitely has pedophilic.
Oh well, I don't know about the actor, okay, but in that movie he's wholesome though. The
No,
character,
it's
okay?
the director. It's the director.
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
Well,
Jean
that-
Reno. Jean
that'd be
Reno
good.
is also in Godzilla.
No.
So, all right.
don't know.
This is a big
What else about this movie? Fucking okay. What's his name? George Clooney is by far the worst Batman that's ever been on screen. Yes or no?
Well,
Absolutely,
he looks
yeah.
the worst, and his voice doesn't fit. But I don't know. I guess the thing. I mean, I guess he's acting more or less like Bruce Wayne would.
He doesn't have the worst Batman
I can
voice.
just tell. I can just tell that he was not comfortable making this movie. He did not believe in anything he was doing, which I don't blame him, because like every line he has is like either playing into the ice puns or just like such a quick like, Alfred, am I doing the wrong thing?
Am I pig-headed?
This is
That
why
was a
Superman
great
works
scene.
alone. It's a very good
This is why
delivery
Superman
on all
works
this
alone.
stuff. Yeah.
Never leave the cave without it. Like he just does it like it's like thrown off in the most just not trying way.
Yeah. You know, he's not great at what he's doing, but that's fine.
Chris O'Donnell isn't good in this. Alicia Silverstone isn't good in this. Like, you can go down the line and say bad, 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 good, Poison Ivy, bad, bad,
Yeah.
bad, bad. Like, oh man, fucking is Commissioner Gordon in this for more than 2 scenes? He shows up on a screen and then he's at one of the charity events or whatever.
He's on the screen, he's at the charity event, and then he's later there's a bit where Poison Ivy, it's in wherever they got Mr. Freeze's wife and whatever, they unplugged her. He's in like that area and he gets poisoned briefly or whatever.
This entire series, the like Burton and then Schumacher Batman movies, I feel like they just have nothing for Commissioner Gordon to do. All he really is just like the police guy, and there's no attempt to characterize him. No, like if it were not for an actor that you can tell that's the actor, is it Pat Hingle or is it someone else?
Pat Hingle.
Yeah, like if it were not for him even giving it slight amounts of like recognizable, hey, it's that guy, there would be nothing to him. Like,
Yeah.
how can you?
I actually didn't
watch a
realize that
Batman
we had
thing?
a Gordon in this. Okay, so you're right about
Yeah.
that one, but it doesn't
Yeah.
matter. Okay, like
Colonel, how can you
there-
watch this
there
and
are
be like,
enough
this is
characters in here.
representative? This is representative of a Batman thing, and then you can watch Batman Begins and be like, yep, it's on this level.
It's like that. Obviously, that one has a better Commissioner Gordon, right? I'm not gonna defend this particular character choice in the casting, but like they clearly just did not care about this specific character very much, and so like they don't really focus on him, you know. I'm just glad that the police commissioner guy is like a recognizable name from the Batman stuff. Honestly, you know, that's fine.
But this is my complaint for like all of these movies from this era is that there's just no. They just don't care about that character at all.
Well, yeah, I mean,
he'll show up occasionally, but they just don't care to.
Batman, like when you see Michael Keaton in the first one, he's like hanging upside down on like a pull-up bar and shit. Like they're just doing whatever they want with all these characters, and I think that's fine. Honestly, I feel like Tim Burton's stuff like kind of matches, like just his impulses for the character sort of match more closely what he's like in the comics. I think that's probably just a coincidence, but like,
really, I don't agree with it at all. Really. Like,
I don't know.
I don't know that any of the movies have done a really good job at capturing what the comic book character is like.
Well, yeah, but I mean, not like super
Batman?
good, but like Tim Burton's, it's closer to than like this George Clooney one is at the very least, you know. So he's more like moody and brooding and whatever, you know. Like that's all closer. But like I feel like for these movies, like you kind of have to ignore. It's same with the Raimi stuff. Like they're not quite being very close to the comics, really. I mean, the Raimi movies, they clearly got closer to like Spider-Man stuff, just across.
I honestly
the board,
think
but,
of the three from this series, I think Kilmer does the best job of being the kind of broody, slightly withdrawn Batman. I know that Keaton does some of it good, but he just has such a comic energy to me that I kind of feel that in almost everything he's doing.
Wow, perfect.
Kilmer, I think nails it in a way that neither the other two do. But I guess we'll talk about that when we get to Batman Forever.
Yeah.
This is my problem, is that I watch Batman and Robin, and I'm like, it's like so many degrees off from what did work in the previous one, so that even if the previous one is not a good movie, and I'm not going to say it's a good movie, it at least has a bit more finger on a pulse of what I want to see from a Batman movie, while this is just nothing at all. So Florian, you were talking about how good the plot was, or how I should be talking about the movie. What about this movie do you think works or is good or needs consideration?
Well, I like that there's a lot of villains, and I usually like how they interact, except for Ivy. She's like such a bitch. Oh my god. Like everything has to be about her immediately. Like,
I
the other
love
people
her.
just go along with her, and that's okay. You know, they know that sometimes if you're gonna skin a bat, that you're gonna work together. You know, but she's just like, she loses for no fucking reason because she has to kill his wife. God damn it.
Well, yeah, that's a character flaw, because she's like a bad, jealous, human-hating person, you know? She just sucks.
How can you have a character flaw on top of the ocean of character flaws that she has, where she's just like, oh yeah, I want to kill everyone for no reason, cool. And then also...
It's not for no reason, Florian. She wants to protect the Earth.
Her motivation is way better than Mr. Freeze's. Why would Mr. Freeze want to freeze the whole world just because he's mad about his wife? Like, it's not going to help him cure her, you know?
I mean, he was only mad about his wife because he was misled by her.
No, but like in general though, like I don't understand, because he wants to freeze the world before the movie even starts. Like that's been his whole motivation the whole time, and I don't understand why. But
no, he was working on a cure the entire time.
No,
that's why he stole the diamonds.
No, he stole the diamond because it would go inside the big freeze ray and stuff that he was building that would plug into the telescope. So
no, that's not what. No, that's not what happened.
I downloaded the script and fed it to a robot. Okay, I know this. I watched the movie.
Well, maybe you should do your own work, because Mr. Freeze specifically says that he needs billions of government funding, and that's why he's stealing the diamonds, you know, so that they can give him that money, all right? So he can cure his wife, and that's his motivation.
His laser is powered by diamonds, dude.
I can show you. I can show you the part in the script where it says that. I'm gonna find it and I'm gonna copy paste it. Okay.
Well, just read it.
I guess it is an audio podcast.
We are a podcast. Yeah.
Here, let me see if I can search diamond in the thing and if it'll do anything.
You should search billion.
I'll search billion. Okay, I bet billion isn't even in this thing. Yeah, it's not even in here once. It does say billions at one point.
Yeah, go read.
One more giant diamond of this size, and my freezing cannon will be.
Oh no!
You might actually be right. Holy shit! Oh no!
But he did mention the cannon, so I guess you're partially right as well.
Yeah, he says, okay, one more giant diamond of this size, and my freezing cannon will be complete. I will hold Gotham ransom unless the city bows to my demands. It's winter forever here in Goat Town. But yeah, so he's so he wants to extort them by threatening to freeze them all. But then I guess Ivy convinces him to just freeze them all out of spite, I guess.
Well, yeah, because he lost the one thing that he was working towards, his wife, so...
Yeah, I guess, okay, you're right, actually. You know what? Freeze's motivation, it is actually spot on, and this is a better movie than I thought, frankly.
There we go.
I'm putting it up to 3.5 right now.
It's surpassing Batman Begins, oh no!
It's already above Begins, but only barely, so...
Wait, I thought you both had 3 stars, what?
Yeah, but on my rank, I got a ranking list, okay, and one of them's above the other.
Oh my god,
okay.
The stars aren't enough.
Christ.
You gotta rank them specifically.
Are you ranking all of the Batman things, or just live action, or
it just I'm just putting the important ones on. Like I'm putting Year One and Killing Joke because they're important stories, but I'm not doing like I don't know some of the other ones that we've done. I'm not put on there.
Is that on your letterbox right now? I can see it.
Yeah, and I've got DC animation ranked as well, which also that includes all the other Batman stuff.
Okay, so
I've forgotten more about those movies than I will ever know.
Yeah.
Okay, so I watched this movie way back, and I just thought that it was like an okay movie, and then now I'm watching it again, and it's like the most unhinged one out of the ones that we've seen, and I'm thinking, we've done so many Batmans, I'm okay with having an unhinged one now. Okay, so that was a good time, but it was in quality, it wasn't as good as I had hoped. I really thought that Arnie's legendary Mr. Freeze would have been a really good movie. He is a doctor, right?
He is. Dr. Freeze would be correct, because Freeze is also his real last name. Yeah, he's a doctor. He's doing research on whatever.
His name is Freeze? Oh my
but
God.
it's spelled like fries, but they pronounce it Freeze. It's like they say
German.
it's like German or something. Yeah. So.
Not all scientists are doctors.
What?
He literally cures a disease.
Is he not going to be a doctor? What? They wouldn't make him like, oh, he's a scientist working in a lab, but he only has his master's. Like, they're not doing that. He's Dr. Freeze. He's Dr. Victor Freeze, okay?
You're not going to find the cure to a disease without having a doctor. Come on, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Ridiculous.
Dr. Victor Freeze. Okay, this is well established.
Yeah, it's weird that
he
goes
doctor.
with.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah.
It's weird that he goes with Mister when he could go with Doctor. I feel like Dr. Freeze almost makes more sense, but all right.
Yeah.
Anyways,
maybe he just.
Is it because there are other Doctor villains?
I bet in like the 50s or whatever, whenever they made him, he probably was not a scientist. They probably just had a guy in a cold suit show up one time.
Maybe.
Oh no, he started as Mr. Zero. But he was already a scientist in that too, though. Okay.
He should go back to Mr. Zero.
Yeah, that could be in the Spider-Man stuff. At one point, Doc Ock, he just sat in a room and called himself the Master Planner for a while, and it was like a mystery who's the Master Planner. They could do that, Mr. Zero, and he's like a different looking guy.
Honestly,
or something.
That's what I would do if I were Matt Reeves. That's what I would do. I would do a very down to earth cryogenics guy. Who does interesting things with freezing, not freezing people into blocks of ice and shit, but and I would just call him Mr. Zero.
I feel like he has to have the freeze gun at least at some point, But I'm not sure. And who knows? That feels like a likely candidate for who they might do. So
I'm looking for a doctorate in his history, and I'm really not finding much.
He's called Dr. Victor Freeze on all the wiki pages. That's what they do.
Okay.
So.
All right. I was on his regular wiki, so maybe.
I can't believe you're still stuck on this doctor thing. Jesus.
Oh, Victor Freeze they decided he was Victor Freeze in the animated series. Okay.
Really? So that's
Yeah.
where it comes from, huh?
Yeah, not bad. All comes back to the animated series.
I mean, yeah, that's where his whole motivation and everything comes from. Like, I don't know what he was doing in the comics before this. He was not upset about his wife, though, before the show.
Wow. Just all of out of nowhere, just suddenly a wife.
Yeah. He's
Incredible.
You know, I mean, they did a lot of that. They reinterpreted some of these characters and stuff, you know. I mean, there's the Clayface movie coming out, and that's basically just an adaptation of the episode about Clayface from that show, so...
Oh, is it? I thought it was supposed to do a different thing with... it was supposed to be the original version of...
I think they might have changed his name back or whatever, and I think they are doing... Like, it's probably closer, like, it's got stuff from the comics as well or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But like I think they have said it's going to be based on like that origin and that sort of story with the pathos or whatever.
Something? Is it?
There's Basil Carlo and there's Matt Hagen, and I don't remember which one's which in anything, honestly.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we keep getting sidetracked, but I mean, I'm
sorry, we're not doing justice to this
stuff.
amazing cinematic entry in
Yeah.
I know, what a shame.
Batman's history.
I think the reason people hate this one so much is because of that like 10-year gap, you know. I think that tends to happen a lot for stuff, right? If it's just sort of it gets this reputation forever. But I think in retrospect, now that we're getting Batman movies, like we've got another 4 that are all pretty like grounded and very much like what people want out of the series and stuff. I think this one feels better in retrospect, you know, as like this one's very, very different from pretty much any of the other ones, so
I guess it's definitely different.
yeah. And I mean, Batman Forever does this better, like everything that it wants to do. This it does way better.
That's what I was just gonna say.
Like,
that you don't need to have this because you already have Batman Forever. In one way, you have Batman Forever. In the other one, you have Batman 6. And between those two, you have everything you need that this supposedly offers.
You don't have a lot of 90s CGI in the 60s.
Why won't you be satisfied, Batman? No, I must have Mr. Freeze.
Yeah. See, this is Mr. Freeze and Poison Ivy. Like they would not have had a chance in any other movie other than this, you know, and they probably never will in either of the other live action stuff. I mean, maybe in the DCU now, but like
no, she.
Yeah.
Wait, was she not in the Liberation of Harley Quinn? No, I guess not, huh? She was just in the Harley Quinn series.
Yeah, I mean, they that's probably how they would do Poison Ivy now in a movie, is just have their relationship or whatever. But they're not doing that till
Poison Ivy
is
so much better than this crazy one, you know?
No. I haven't seen that show, but yeah.
I mean, I saw some of it, and then I got bored of it. Maybe I should rewatch, but I mean, it is just always the same thing, really.
Yeah.
Right.
They need I don't know. I'm a big fan, though. Okay, I'm not gonna defend it as like a good film, but I'm just glad that it's here. Like just the bit where they're like betting on them or whatever. I don't understand why they were putting so much money into the women. If it was like Poison Ivy like implies that it's a prostitution thing.
It's a charity ball.
They were bidding, not betting.
Yeah.
Come on.
Well, yeah, okay, yeah, but whatever. It's like
a charity event. It's to raise money for the thing.
But what are the like the hot babes meant to entice them though? Is that like how does because surely like the plan is not that whoever gives the most money gets to sleep with them, right? Like surely that's not the normal thing.
It probably depends on how.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much the implication.
It depends on how shitty the organization is that's running it. But
like Batman and Robin show up, so it's like it must not be that horrible of an event.
Well, they don't have to have sex with them, but it's still in the cards, you know, if they're charming enough.
I don't know. I mean, it reminded me of Megalopolis when they're pledging to the Virgin or whatever. So
the Vestal Virgin.
Yeah.
Wow.
But I like that she's like there and she crashes it in the monkey suit and everything. I love just the look of the fucking.
Be Mr. Freeze, but it was her. Damn.
Yeah, with she pulls up the hand and she has the pretty little hand with the rings on and stuff, and it's like, yeah, I love that, and I love that monkey outfit. It's just a very silly looking thing, and it looks kind of like soft and stuff, and it's
The
weird...
monkey outfit and her introduction are 5-star, incredible. Her taking off the monkey mask or whatever and revealing that she's Poison Ivy. Yeah. That moment is a 10 out of 10.
And of course,
the rest of it, not so much.
It's Joel Schumacher, so she has to then walk across like 10 oiled up, wonderful,
guys,
the hottest guys in the world. Yeah, so
right.
Wow. Finally, fan service for you. Perfect.
Yeah, that's the whole movie with the suits and everything with the nipples. That's fantastic. Okay,
so you like all the suits. You like when they're all wearing silvery bullshit.
Well, no,
sci-fi
the nipples go away on those. That's no good.
The
Yeah, so those suck.
The suits need the nipples.
They need them.
What do we think about there are 3 villains in this movie because Bane is also in this.
Yeah,
this
Bane
is the worst
just a goon.
version of Bane, right?
Yeah, it's just a pure goon. Well, like I don't know.
This
I
is
guess
the worst cinematic Bane.
He's just not ready.
Clearly.
Okay, he's just in his goon phase, you know.
I think this is more tolerable than in that other one, honestly.
Shut up.
Yeah,
shut your
mouth. It's a really shitty fucking thing that they have going on with him in Dark Knight Rises. Okay, and he's like Tom Hardy, so he's like 4'10" or whatever. He sucks. Awful.
No, he's perfect. How dare you?
It's dog shit, okay? And this is not good, but it's at least not as intrusive and annoying as that character is the whole time.
You are so insane. That is the most iconic Bane of all time. Who fucking cares?
Yeah, because everyone made fun of it and thought it was dumb as fuck, okay? Same with their fucking Batman.
Because he has really cool plans, okay? Jeez.
No, everyone made fun of him. Everyone said his plan was stupid as shit when that movie came out.
Mm-hmm.
That's a bad movie.
Colonel, hey, here you were talking about my on this podcast.
See, you're proving my point right now, Bane, with your stupid voice.
What do you mean? This is a normal voice.
No, it's not.
Everyone in my family talks like this.
Well, we're not from fucking... It's not Latveria, right? Wherever Ra's al Ghul's from, okay, it's no good. You gotta get out of there.
Oh, you've never been to the hole in the ground prison. That's where I'm from.
Yeah, there's the big pit in the fucking... God, man.
That is such a cool Bane. You're insane, Purple.
How dare you comment on my life until you've walked a mile in my shoes?
Yeah. Are you gonna fucking break my back and heal me by rope so I can climb out of the prison just like you did?
I was wondering what would break first, your spirit or your body.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Colonel. He rules. I love
him. He's perfect in every way.
But the way you like him, though, okay, and I kind of like him on this level, too. It's the same way that I like fucking Mr. Freeze in this, okay? It's because they're so dog shit that it's like, it's great to see.
How dare you? Mr. Freeze is epic as well.
Cool, you're crazy voice. He's got a weird fucking like mask that gives him like, I don't know, painkillers or something.
Yeah, it like, looks stupid.
I would rather they do crazy shit and just say he's got like a painkiller in him than be like he's got venom and it makes him like look like a wrestler.
Well, then you just don't like Bane, because that's Bane from the Batman comics. No, but that's exactly what he is.
He's got to be enormous. I think just making him wrestler size is not. That's
they didn't have CGI, okay, to make him 10 feet tall. They couldn't do that.
Yeah, they could do Godzilla, but they can't do Bane. Wow.
But to me, they should have like either made his muscle suit look somehow better, because I think it is bigger than the actual wrestler guy that they got, but like it just doesn't look good. And then like I think they should have used perspective shit to make him look even bigger.
They could have, yeah. They could have had him like stand on a box or whatever. Tall. Yeah,
that's
you can
too
make him
much
look
effort.
7 or 8 feet tall.
You can't make a whole movie with that. What are you, Peter Jackson?
He's such like just a fucking nobody in this. He's literally just a henchman.
Yeah, that's fine.
And like he's arguably just kind of a henchman in Dark Knight Rises, but he's at least like in control on screen. Like he's going up to people and fucking he's choking out fucking. Well, he's working for Talia al Ghul at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Well,
And
yeah, so it's just like a separate villain reveal. That doesn't make him a henchman. He had his own plan.
Well, no, he just had her plan, and he was just in her service the whole time. But that's sort of, you're meant to be surprised and appalled by that. But I mean, maybe not appalled, but like, yeah.
Damn, the woman was a boss. Unbelievable.
Yeah, that's the first woke girl boss film. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. We'll get to that eventually. Maybe next time. Who knows?
We'll get to that. And the actual crime in that movie is Marion Cotillard, Talia.
We'll see.
Wow.
But
we finally agree that women are the problem. Yep.
Wow.
I love Marion Cotillard. I love Talia al Ghul. I love that idea, but it's just not done very well. So.
Wow. But yeah, I mean, I think this Bane, right? Like, I'm fine with them just deciding he's like not a character, you know? I don't care.
Yeah, it's perfectly fine.
I don't care about the sanctity of Bane because I think he's kind of stupid as fuck every time.
He's smart though.
Yeah, but
Bane is smart.
That's fine if he's not though, because he sucks.
Well, he doesn't have to be smart from the start. Like he could be a monster in one movie and then just get smart eventually. Okay, it's fine.
Yeah, maybe he would have done some reading between movies and Batman Triumphant. He would have been a genius. Okay.
Yeah.
He would have done Nightfall and it would have been fantastic.
This Bane reading and being like, existentialism.
Yeah.
That would have been amazing.
It would be so good.
He just does the thing with the darkness. Yeah, just perfect.
Yeah. We get into Jean Baudrillard, okay, and you talk about how the world's a simulation that we're all living in, but not in the Matrix way, in like a metaphorical sense of like the realities that we've constructed for ourselves, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
He realizes that he is the one holding himself back, not just Poison Ivy.
Exactly. Yeah, and that's why he needs to enlighten himself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this seems likely. What else about this fucking movie? Batgirl, aka Fat Girl. What do you think about Alicia Silverstone in this movie?
She's not fat. Okay, that's
cruel.
No, she's not.
It's crazy.
She's not.
Yeah,
she's clearly not. But when the costume was revealed or whatever, she was going to be in the movie or whatever, it went around that she was fat. Honestly, part of it is just the 90s were insane. Yeah. That everyone was so fucking skinny and like heroin chic was the name of the game. But like she's also just not fat at all. So
yeah, I mean people think feminism's gone too far now or whatever. Like that's sort of what people were putting up with, presumably for the last like 8,000 trillion years or whatever before that. So
well, no, people like the fat girls back then, but yeah. I mean, I guess recently.
Well, maybe in the distant past when you see the fertility god and like statues or whatever. But you know, at least for American society, that's like, you know, we gotta correct on this a little bit. Clearly.
No, I'm pretty sure like in the slave times, you still had like the fat lady that everyone was oogling. You know,
I don't know.
In running the plantation, for sure.
I don't know, but. Yeah, there's
it doesn't make sense because it's like a black fat lady. So I don't know. I guess I'm talking nonsense.
Yeah, they didn't. That's not a stereotype that they respected. I don't believe so.
Yeah, no, not yet.
But I think this I mean, she's not like a good character. None of them are. I mean, I understand why they changed her from being Commissioner Gordon's daughter, because like she couldn't be his, because as we talked about, he's not really a character in any of these. So.
Yeah, but it's also just completely like plot related, where it's like they need something for Alfred to do other than to be dying, and they need a way for her to like quickly get integrated into this group. So it's like, you make her Alfred.
She's good with the computers.
Granddaughter or niece?
Niece, yeah, I believe.
Yeah, she's a hacker. And then so she's able to get into the Batcave's computers. The sequence where she's getting into the Batcave's computers is hilarious because she's looking at what are blueprints, but then like pictures of the like bat boat and bat plane and all that stuff are like flying across the screen.
She stumbled upon a PowerPoint presentation. It was amazing.
And it's in a way that would make no sense for how you would view any of these things.
Well, when the computer loads, it just loads every asset on the whole system at once. Yeah.
Look, they just didn't know how computers were gonna be yet. Okay, makes perfect sense.
This is like '97 or whatever. They would have known, but.
Well, they didn't know it. It might have gone that way. Maybe they were trying to do a Star Trek where everyone's gonna do the computers like that now. Okay.
I don't think so. I think Joel Schumacher just hadn't used a computer in his life, probably because he was already 60. But
well, perfect then. Yeah, I mean.
But yeah, I mean, this is
that's actually pretty good then.
I do like that the extent of her computer hacking is. I mean, first of course she gets into the computer using the password that's on the
egg,
and it's on the picture frame that's clearly dear to him. Like anyone, that would be what I'd try. That is like a realistic like password hacking thing, but it doesn't indicate like good hacking ability. I don't think. And then at the end, she turns the screen upside down somehow on the other computer. That was flipped upside down so she could read it right or whatever, right? So.
Yeah, Robin wasn't able to read it right, and then she'd flipped it. It was pretty smart, you know. She was thinking outside of the box.
Yeah, and then they like turn it off. I don't think she uses like hacking abilities to turn it off. I think she just hits a button or something. But yeah,
maybe.
Yeah, but that's clearly like her role, you know. Like if she
flipped the computer,
yeah. If she'd come back, she would have done the tech computer stuff, probably almost like Oracle or whatever, right?
Maybe.
Maybe this is the most comic accurate character of the film.
Wait, isn't she supposed to get shot, Oracle?
Well, yeah, but you know, she presumably she's good at computers. Yeah, he could have come back and shot her, and then she'd be crippled for the movie. And
brilliant.
I'm sure everyone would love that.
And she would cry because she can't ride motorcycles anymore.
She's not very good. She's not a good character. It's not a good role. And when she's like fighting, it's pretty laughable. So
well, all the action's laughable, you know, because it's no good. But yeah,
I like how she's.
I think it's different. It's different for her because like it's supposed to be her debut. It's supposed to be like we're excited because this new character is seen, and then like there's so much cutting away while she's fighting. There's like
yeah.
Wow.
They beat Bane though.
That.
Her and Robin, they beat Bane. They pull the tube out.
Yeah, they take off his thing and he turns small again.
Yeah.
Does he die?
What do we think about because I really like this actor, the scientist guy at the beginning of the movie who's at the research facility and is like he's like selling off the venom and as like super soldier serum to a bunch of like generic world villains essentially. Like there's a guy in a turban, there's like
it's every foreign bad guy.
Like, yeah.
I
like the idea
of
them buying Bane, and then Bane is just a complete lunatic, and they would be fucked.
Yeah.
But then Bane was actually the perfect goon, so I guess they really should have bid on him. They would have really gotten their money's worth.
Yeah. It was so good. Bane wasn't like a physical. Well, no, I guess he fought them in the one time when they were in the lab or whatever. But like, yeah, he was mostly like a chauffeur for most of the movie, I think.
Yeah. Honestly, he should have been in his chauffeur uniform or whatever at one point.
Yeah, I like him in the trench coat and the hat. That's pretty good.
Yeah, exactly. Like that works so well, and it's such a funny image that they should have just put him into different costumes and been like, "Isn't this funny?"
Yeah, he could have dressed up as Santa Claus or something for when he's with Mr. Freeze, you know?
Incredible.
He could fantastic.
Go, ho, ho, ho.
Yeah.
That would have been great, yeah.
Missed opportunity, yeah. But, yeah.
You could, and Mr. Freeze could do so many Santa puns with ice.
Wow.
Exactly, yeah. And then Bane can laugh at them.
I saw for sure they were gonna have the penguin when they showed the ice song, but no, it was actually Mr. Freeze having like a dance off for no reason.
Why would you think the penguin would just show up when they already have the ice villain established, okay?
Wow. I don't know, it just seemed like it seems like it was It's too silly for Mr. Freeze to be singing. It had to be the Penguin, but it
Why would
wasn't.
the Penguin wouldn't sing? Mr. Freeze would definitely sing.
Wow.
In my mind, this is 100% just what Mr. Freeze's lair looks like. It's like an abandoned ice cream factory that's shaped like a giant snowman, you know? And that's because they use this like directly in the Lego game. It's like the same layout and design for it and everything from the outside.
Yeah, that was the reason. I thought that would surely be the Penguin's lair, right? But
No,
nope.
Mr. Freeze is already in the movie. You know that by the time that happens. Okay, it's ridiculous.
No,
Yeah.
they introduced like new villains all the time. It would have made perfect sense for there to be a penguin now, okay?
The Penguin died in this universe. Okay, he spat up black blood and the Penguins carried his body away.
Wow.
Which is one of the best
very dead.
endings ever. Like,
Yeah.
like he is so
Oh, yeah,
disgusting in that.
There's a real movie like that? Wow.
Yeah.
Wait,
That's
so
what happened.
is this a sequel to something?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's called Batman
Jesus.
Returns. It's the sequel to Batman.
Yeah. This is the fourth one in the series, technically. Kinda.
So there
Batman
were
Returns
many
is like
made.
the third best Batman movie, or maybe fourth.
Absolutely,
I
yeah.
have to think about it, but yeah, it's
So-
really good.
Wait, so Clooney was good after all in some of them?
No,
No,
they
Keaton was in
recast
that.
him for this one, yeah. But it's supposed to be the
Wow.
same series. They're always sold together in box sets, even though they don't reference each other like at all, really. Even like Forever doesn't really reference the other one.
It's just Alfred that's the same, right?
Yeah, he's the only and
Pat
Commissioner
Hingle,
Gordon
I
is
guess.
also the same. Yeah,
Yeah,
which is terrible. And I mean, Chris O'Donnell's in two of
Michael
them,
Goff.
so
yeah. Well, I understand the Schumacher ones.
Yeah.
Both take place in the same kind of universe, even though they switch Batman. But yeah, like there's common elements to all of the movies that have united them, kind of.
I don't know if they like reference the Joker in Forever or something. That feels like something they might have done, but I don't know. I have no idea. So it's very strange. But yeah, I mean, they just didn't really care.
What else?
Like that was like it might as well be a sequel because it's the last one that
Right.
they did. You know?
I feel like that's the way movies worked, is they were less worried about like continuity directly. They would kind of use whatever element they kind of for, like the James Bond movies kept what's her name one as M,
Yeah, I'm sure.
even though
Wow.
what's his name was a very clear reboot. Daniel
I guess
Craig.
so. Yeah, that was
yeah.
very confusing to me at the time. Right, the James Bond recasts and then
Mhm.
wait, was that?
I mean, yeah, James Bond had always changed actors, but M mostly stayed the same until they recast as Judi Dench. Does that make sense? Is that who plays M?
I have no idea.
Judy
that
plays
sounds like someone who
Batman. What?
And Desmond Llewellyn was always Q until he died, and then I think they kind of don't use Q.
Oh. Is Q
Until
not in those
Skyfall.
ones? Okay.
And then he's a young man in Skyfall.
Well, that's neat though. They
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I mean it is like the James Bond system for it, I guess. They don't really, I can't think of other examples of like normal series, right? Like they don't do this with Star Wars or Alien or like, you know.
Definitely not. No.
Yeah. But it's kind of a neat way to handle a franchise, I think, honestly, is to just like let people do whatever, you know? Like if they did the
No,
DCU
that's
and the
bad.
next Superman was like a different thing entirely, like that would be kind of neat, I guess. I mean, I don't want it to be because
How
I
would
really
that
like
be
that one,
neat?
but you know,
That's crazy.
it's
so much better
neat.
now.
It's neat that like with Marvel, fucking Iron Man has been identical for the last like 15, almost 20 years or whatever, probably, right? Like it's like that stuff is it's getting stale. Okay, we need it to switch
He
up, to do
died.
different styles.
What are you
and stuff.
talking about?
Yeah, but it's the same universe. Like all of those, every single one of those movies feels like the same thing though, every single time, because
Yeah.
it's all like they have such this enforced like corporate style to it, you know. So it's
I don't get it.
with these ones though, like they're all different, right? Like every single one of these feels even like Tim Burton's, both of them, like, you know, they both feel very different. I
even
think, you know?
even Returns and Batman are like very different movies. Like I feel like
Yeah.
Returns is so much darker and like has more just fucked up tone to it.
Yeah,
That's why it
It's,
rules.
exactly.
No, I think that's
It's
bad.
so funny. It's so
I
funny
think-
because watching that movie, you're like, oh yeah, this is the mind of a pervert who came up with this. And then it was also that they had like McDonald's tie-ins and shit.
Yeah.
And like in that movie, what's his name? Penguin is like put down the river by his family because he's like born deformed and stuff. And he's like
Those fucked
eating
up
animals and shit. It's so good. Oh,
It's
that
fantastic.
was fun, yeah.
This is gonna be great if we land
I
on
can't
that.
wait to watch that with you,
Yeah.
Florian.
But
You're gonna love it.
visually, it's nonsense. I think they should stay more consistent. Like the MCU is really good for that.
No,
how
let things
everything
be
looks
different.
consistent.
Let things
No.
be different. The only thing that should determine how something should look is what the character and the the thing itself should do. Like they should have let Edgar Wright do whatever the fuck he wants. Like each character's thing should be its own thing. When they come together as a group, that's when you need some uniformity or whatever. But like in its own thing, it should be its own world.
Yeah,
But it doesn't work. It like the ones where the directors actually have like crazy visual styles, you people just get bored, okay?
Everyone loves
Multiverse of
Guardians.
Madness,
That's-
Ant-Man 3, you don't like it, okay?
Everyone loved Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. I will
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
no
People
word
hated
against
everyone
that.
laughed.
Ant-Man 3 was not doing its own like unique style. That movie just looks like shit and bullshit because they made it in the worst way they possibly could for no reason.
That's nonsense.
That's
It's
absolutely
all
true.
unique visuals, man. They go into a whole different place that never existed.
Yeah, but they made it suck though. The Quantum Realm looked better in both of the other movies. Like, and it
How
looked
can you
entirely
say
different in
it's
them.
not original, but then it looked so different?
It also has to be good, okay? If it were if that movie
No.
were really good, it would be cool that it
That's
was all
not how
different.
words work, okay?
But it
You
sucked.
don't say like, "Oh, it's like this, but it's actually not." But it wasn't good, so it deserved to be. No,
Well, that's like I'm not gonna okay, you know what? Fucking it's fine that Quantumania is different, okay? We can give it that. We can give it that 1 point on the board. That is kind of different from the other ones, okay?
It is
Yeah,
not the
you wanted
same.
it. This is it.
It
The
does not
monkey
take
paw
place
is
on like the
curled,
streets of
okay?
San Francisco,
Yep.
and that makes it unique.
You wanted it to be different.
Yeah, but it's still bullshit and terrible. So
But honestly, the problem with Quantumania really was that it did not deliver on what people liked from the previous Ant-Man movies to me. Is it was like it's such a departure from everything else that it's
Yeah.
trying to be something it's not, essentially.
And if they just replaced that with something good, you know, like, or if they kind of integrated some elements, like if they had a heist at the end or whatever, as well,
Yeah,
that it was
yeah.
in the quantum realm, and they
What
were
they should
heisting
have
from
done is,
Kang.
he
Yeah, that
should
would've
have
been
brought
cool.
his crew out to the Quantumverse or whatever, and they have to do a heist to steal something from what's his name from Kang.
Yeah,
I mean, that would be pretty cool, sure.
yeah. Instead of they did like this
but
stupid
then
freedom fighter
again-
thing.
Like at that point, hadn't he like saved the world already? Like he doesn't need to do heists anymore, right?
Yeah, but it's his movie. It's an Ant-Man movie.
Yeah,
So now he's a big hero, okay?
he doesn't do anything big heroic at all, though. He's just
No,
like
he
a
saves
prick
the
with
world.
a podcast or whatever.
Yeah, that's the movie. It's him doing a podcast. You're so right.
It was a book tour, okay.
He
He
wrote-
does
he wrote
something
a
stupid
book,
and vapid, yeah. It's a, you know.
Mhm.
I mean, what's he gonna do if there's no
once
threat?
again-
Then what's the
once again-
superhero gonna do?
Once again, shut up, Florian. Once again,
How
the
dare
thing
you.
that is crazy to me about that movie is that he does not in any way really reconcile with his daughter. Like,
Yeah.
No, they hug.
that's the basic arc that should happen in that movie.
No,
is he, like,
they are reconciled.
learns
They
to
hug.
respect
What do you
what-
want, man?
No, on
You
a
should
on a
also-
fucking intellectual level.
Intellectual level. Okay.
Yeah, they should like talk about like, oh, I was wrong for this reason, and I realize that now, and I believe in you or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, too bad. That's not how it works, okay? When you got kids, then they're stupid and they're wrong, and then they're not gonna apologize for it, okay? You just hug them and it's gonna be all right.
But no, Scott should have apologized to her though, because she was
No,
right.
he shouldn't have apologized. She got herself arrested, dude. He doesn't need to. That's so stupid, man. I can't believe you're
She
taking
wasn't
her
right in like
side.
an like in the sense of like I would agree that this is right in real life, but like she's right she's supposed to. The arc of the story is supposed to be that she's right.
You're supposed
about
to
him
take a
and stuff.
stand. You're supposed to do something about and like affect a change within your life.
Yeah. That is the message the movie's going for.
I mean, they definitely did affect the change. I don't know, man.
Kinda. I don't know. They need to. They need to just make those good movies or something. I don't know.
You don't even know. Like your criticism is nonsense. All right. Everyone's criticism about Quantumania is nonsense because, like, it's just a girl and then she's wrong and then they hug. It's fine. This is a perfectly fine arc.
She's not wrong though. She's standing up for what she believes in.
Dude,
she's a freedom fighter.
She froze a police car, man. That's 100% wrong.
That's.
Did I say freeze?
Yeah, but it's supposed to. Yeah, because Mr. Freeze, of course, he freezes a car. But yeah, but it's it's like the movie's saying that she's right though. Okay, you have to understand that the script wants you to believe that she's right.
How does it say that?
Because she's validated at the end of it by the idea that you need to take a stand against these tyrannical leaders, and then they all fight Kang together. That's the arc of the movie. That's what happens at the end of it.
I mean, that doesn't really make sense. If Don Quixote fights windmills and then in the end there's a dragon, it doesn't vindicate him that there were dragons all along,
Yeah, that's because it's a bad movie, Florian. But it wants you to think that she was right the whole time and stuff, and that the San Francisco police, you need to shrink their cars in real life too. That's what the movie wants you to do.
That's totally what the movie wants you to do. Okay,
yes,
that's why they address that
is.
point at the end. Okay,
yeah.
That's what they agreed on in the end. It's like, we should.
He should have been at protests with her at the end or something.
Yeah.
No, that would be acknowledging the nonsense that he was just talking about. Okay, she had a rebellious face, and then she learned that it is actually possible to make changes within the system, and you don't have to shrink cop cars. Okay,
she doesn't make changes within the system.
Learned. Did you not watch this movie, Florian?
Well, the system being that they're superheroes, and then she becomes a superhero, and she works as that now. Okay?
No, because they're rebelling against Kang, who's like the authority on that planet, or the
that's
multiverse,
basic
the
superhero
quantumverse.
work. Okay.
Yeah, but it's not the superheroes who win that day. It's the fucking little people who fight against him. They would not have won if the little people had not overthrown him or whatever. Like. Yeah. Why am I explaining this movie?
You're the only person in the world who defends this movie, and you don't even know
about this.
Oh my god!
What the fuck am I doing with my life?
It's basic superhero work. I don't know what you got. Okay, like they were just fighting the bad guy. Okay, and they just like how they used the ants in the other times. Now they're using the stupid people. Okay, it's fine. It doesn't mean that the people should rise up. Okay, it just means that you have to use the people like a tool, and that's the real story.
Jesus,
oh my god,
that's dark. Damn.
Okay. Do we
maybe
trying to breed some kind of anarchy into this movie? It's crazy.
And maybe you watch all of these movies like you're a super and you're, I don't know. This is wild.
Well, like I'm a supervillain. No way.
Yeah, people are tools that you should use and you get rid of like they're nothing.
Christ.
That's what you should learn from Ant-Man.
But
yep, definitely. Yep, you should obey the cops. That's what happens.
Well, do we have any final thoughts on Batman and Robin here before we do the wheel?
Is that what we're doing?
It got the episode it deserved. That's
yeah, well,
that's what I have to say about Batman and Robin.
That's fine. Well, let me share my screen here, okay? Pull this up for you guys.
The wheel.
It's the wheel. It's back.
Wheel.
Back again. Look at it go. Let's do it. Let's spin it.
Well,
wait. What do we want on it?
Purple.
Oh yeah.
Well, no. Before anything else, what are you going to do to the wheel to make it stop? What are you going to make it do?
I'm gonna. Well, it stops on its
show,
own.
You mean? No, he's talking about the show that we're doing.
What?
right?
Yeah, I got the wheel.
Kind of in a way. What are you making the wheel do?
Yeah, what's our
I mean,
end
with
goal?
its own
Come on.
inertia or whatever program it has, like it just stops on its own. I don't make it stop. You know.
But after it stopped on its own, what has it technically done?
Come to a halt.
Are you making?
You're making it freeze!
Oh my god!
God damn it, Colonel.
Look, I knew the bit you wanted to do. Okay,
Okay,
but it doesn't work. It doesn't fit.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's see. What do we want? Okay, I would be happy to watch Dark Knight Rises next. Okay, or Returns.
I would say Returns, Dark Knight Rises. None of the DCU stuff really.
Yeah.
Definitely not that.
I don't want to watch The Flash anytime soon. I feel like I did want to watch The Flash for one of the other ones, and now I just don't.
I feel like in the last couple episodes you've been like positive on watching The Flash.
Yeah, now today I'm not feeling it, or for the next like 2 weeks. So
The Flash is going to be another Ant-Man 3 where I loved it and everyone else hated it, so it's probably
will be
a good one to do.
It'll be an interesting episode, but I don't want to sit through
Honestly,
that.
I don't hate that movie. It's really just the end of it.
Whoa.
It really
Oh my
fucking
God.
sucks.
The end? What happens? I forget.
The last act is atrocious.
Oh yeah, when all the Flashes. No wait, what the evil Flash who travels through time? I don't know. That was cool. What are you talking about?
We'll talk about it. We don't have.
They CGI everyone who's dead back to life or whatever.
Yeah,
but
yeah. All of that nonsense.
let's
Wow.
spin it though.
Fucking
Or Florian, what do you want to see?
Well, I don't know. I'm still rooting for cats.
Okay, we might get cats. Let's spin it though. I'm gonna spin it.
All right, spin
Yeah,
the
I've
wheel.
persuaded the wheel with my powers.
Go wheel.
Here we go.
Freeze wheel, freeze!
Cats, cats!
No.
Aw.
No.
Is it gonna be Long Halloween or
Oh.
Batman Forever? Oh, it will be
We
Long
got
Halloween.
Long Halloween.
Oh my god, that picture looks insane.
Yeah.
What is that picture?
Oh,
Long
man.
Halloween for Halloween? Is it gonna line up that way? That we'll do
Is
this
that
on
the
Halloween?
front and the
Ooh.
back of the thing?
It's this is it's technically 2 parts. Okay, I think they're both like
Yeah.
like 90 minutes or 80 minutes or whatever. So that'll be fine.
It looks so bad when you put them next to each other.
Yeah, because clearly, I mean, this
It's
is like the
different,
picture I
yeah.
saw. Clearly, these are like the front covers, and like the idea
Right.
with these covers usually is like, oh, if you buy both of them and you
They
put them
match up.
together, it
They
looks
line
good.
up.
But it's just fucked, I guess.
This
I
looks
think that's
like
really
dog
fun.
shit. Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
it's missing like the middle piece. That's why there's no nose.
Well, there
No,
wouldn't
there's
be
no
a middle
piece.
piece.
There's like
I don't
2
know.
parts.
Yeah, that would be it. Like if you fold it apart, then there's like the bookend, but you don't see the bookend because this is not like a real book.
I don't know.
I mean, you can tell that there
And
would
you
be more
couldn't-
space in between them because there's no nose.
yeah, you couldn't do that. Like you couldn't unfold them if you had them physically or whatever, right? So that the spines were showing. Like that would be. Maybe
yeah,
the faces
maybe.
wrap around on the sides.
Yeah.
Oh, it could be. Yeah, true. Colonel, have you ever read this comic?
No, I have not, but I do have it, and I should give it a read.
I mean, I'm gonna challenge you to actually read it because it's really good.
Okay.
And
Whoa.
Yeah.
I think I've seen the. I don't think they changed anything.
I don't know.
Maybe they changed who the killer is.
Well, who knows?
Maybe not though.
I do know
This
who
is
the
the
killer is.
infamous
I've
one
had
with
that
Calendar
spoiled,
Man.
but yeah.
Florian, do you know who Calendar Man is?
Yes, I do. He
Okay,
is-
all right.
He's in
Okay.
prison and he writes the calendar on the wall, which I guess is what you would guess if you had no idea, but I've definitely heard it before.
Uh-huh. Okay,
Yeah.
all right. So you have awareness of the Calendar Man. Okay.
Yep,
Mm-hmm.
they
But
bought
yeah.
it.
Well, there's definitely a Penguin tie-in with this, right? The Penguin
Wow.
show is what I mean.
Oh, I guess with all the
because
mob
it's the-
stuff
the
going on. Yeah.
entire crime family stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, they do that in the Dark Knight movies too and stuff. They take stuff from Long Halloween and put it in that movie. I know.
I'm
no
talking about
Penguin.
very specific things that are in this
Oh.
comic.
Okay,
I
like
guess
the
you're
are they having
not
like the
aware.
Maronis and the Falcones? Are they like fighting?
Yeah. The
Okay.
Falcones are like a big part of it.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. I think that'll probably be fun, even if those movies. I feel like people don't like those animated movies specifically, but like I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's down to the anime. At least is what I remember it being.
It's got
is that
like
that
weird-
comic. the art in that comic is so good because I think it's Tim Sale, if I remember.
Yeah. Yeah, they got like a weird style to it where they're like fake cell shaded or
Oh
something.
yeah.
That does look bizarre. That's like a shitty Joker design with the sideburns. It's no good.
Oh yeah, those sideburns are awful.
Yeah. But you know.
So this is
I don't
like
hate
cartoon.
it, I guess, honestly.
That's cool,
yeah, we're back to
It's
the
an
animated
in-motion
movies,
development.
okay. We got one real movie, now we're right back in.
Right.
Someday
That
we'll
was
run
gonna
out of
happen
them.
eventually.
Yeah.
How many more animateds do we have? We've got
Teen Titans,
Teen Titans.
Mask of the Phantasm,
Mask of
Lego
the
Batman,
Phantasm.
Gods
Yeah.
and Monsters.
Wait, it's not Teen Titans
one.
go to the movies, right?
No, this is just the Teen Titans Go
is.
movie.
Oh,
Teen Titans, or maybe I don't know what the is the Teen Titans.
It is
Oh
called Teen
no,
Titans.
it's just the one where they watch movies and then they
No,
time travel.
it's not the one where they watch Space Jam though. I don't think.
No.
Oh well,
no.
definitely not that one. Jesus.
No.
No, they still watch a movie and then they decide the ending wasn't good, so then they time travel.
Do they? I mean, I don't know. Maybe. And I haven't seen this,
Yeah.
so this will be my first time ever seeing the Teen Titans
It's
Go.
so
to the
good. It's
movies
so good,
movie.
Colonel. If you enjoy DC stuff, it's so much fun.
Okay. I mean, people
Okay,
were
well, how many-
surprisingly positive on it when they hate the show. So, you know.
It's just those four, I think. Wait, what's Batman Spider-Man? Is that a specific thing?
That's the comic. We were gonna do the comic book Batman Spider-Man
Okay.
crossover.
Okay. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so only four more animated.
I
We're
think
gonna
there's
A
five.
lot of
Because there's Return of the
Only
Joker,
five?
Phantasm.
that's
no,
kinda
maybe
like
there's
there's so
four.
many real
Oh, yeah.
ones.
No, yeah, we got five.
I guess we're still gonna do the animated series.
Well, that's Mask of the Phantasm,
Well,
okay, and
Mask
maybe
of
we'll
Phantasm
do
is
like
what's
an arc of the
gonna
show
count as
Okay.
if we really want to. But yeah,
What will we do for the show?
I don't know. We'll Feet of Clay or like one of the just because they have
Yeah.
like 2 or 3 episode arcs a lot of the time, so we
There's
could do
a lot of good things you could cover from that. Yeah.
There's Batman and Superman have a crossover in that show. I think that's like a 4 episode arc or something, and that's really good. So
Mhm.
we could do
That's
that.
pretty good. Yeah.
World's Finest.
Wow.
Yeah. But yeah, so shall we end this off? Thank you all for watching Batman and Robin. Stay frosty. Goodbye.
Stay frosty.
Now, Florian, you
Yeah,
got to
got
do
the
it.
better impressions.
You got to do
Oh.
it too. You got to
My
do
throat
Stay
still hurts
Frosty.
from the first time. Jesus. Stay frosty. Wow, incredible.
There we go. Thank you.
What a good episode.
Goodbye.